it wasn't just about cheese. We want people to, ask more questions about how their vegetables are grown, or how their meat, is raised, or how their fish are caught. And we're just playing a very small role in this big movement of knowing where your food comes from. I love that idea of providing opportunities and seeing employee development, and we have a really kooky, kind of quirky culture in our business, and it's fun to foster that. And then, but by far the cheese shop is my baby, and it was, the most expensive hobby I'll ever have. I love it so much. I love really great craft cocktails. I love wine, really great beers, and just being able to, the true act of hospitality is so wonderful, of being able to make somebody's day, like turn their day around. And so the cheese shop is definitely more my baby, and Jeremy's in the cheese plant. So he's in charge of cheese production and cheese manufacturing, and he is so passionate about the science and craft of cheese making. We're most valuable locally, and this is where we want to put our effort, energy, time. We love, Atlanta's our biggest major market, so we spend a lot of time in Atlanta. But, in the Southeast is so great, and there's so many great cheesemakers that are popping up in the South, which we don't have a long history of. So that's exciting to see. But no, I think that we live in the one, or I'm sure there's others, but there's very, very few areas of the country where you can graze cattle 365 days a year. We can grow incredible amounts of grass because you need a minimum temperature of 50 degrees to grow grass. We have an average temperature of 67. We are on top of the Floridan aquifer, and we have the ability to, have cows spend their whole lives on grass, which is so unique. And I think that there's value in that, whether you're a cheese, you have a cheese shop in Wisconsin or Oregon or Maine or California, that I think it's a universal story that people want to support farmers that are allowing cows to be cows. This is a big point of contention between Jeremy and I.
He's happy you're not.
Yes, because he's satisfied, yeah. Well, for him, it's the pursuit of perfection, of what he's doing in making cheeses, and he just got back from 2.5 weeks in France and cheese school, and it's so great to me to see him. We've won, gosh, over 30 national and international awards for cheese, and yet he's still out there doing these courses and trying to learn the chemistry and the microbiology of cheese making so that he can be better. And we do want to grow it. I want to offer more opportunities to our staff and our team, and I would love to see us be a national company. I want to be in all 50 states, and I think that right now we really focus a lot more in food service because this is our background and we know how to talk to chefs, and chefs are so fun to work with. But I think the next frontier for us is getting into more retail and getting in cheese counters, which has not been an easy thing to do.